Hi everyone, I'm Katie Farner, Director for the Sunshine State Superstars, and this is the 5th video for A Week in My Shoes, a series that I created to share with you the activities and the things that I'm doing all week to work my business so that you can get ideas to work your own business. So I apologize that this one is late. It has been a very stressful week for me. In my personal life, my husband and I put our home on the market, and we put our home on the market under the understanding that because of the fact that he's a deputy sheriff, we know someone who has a very large piece of property with multiple ponds on it, and he deals with trespassing issues a lot. So because of the fact that my husband is a deputy, he had offered to us to live in the house that he has on that property at no expense, just paying our utilities. In return, my husband would keep an eye on the property for trespassing and really help him out with all of that stuff. Well, we put our house on the market and our house sold. The very first time it showed, we got an offer. So that was great. However, when we contacted the gentleman to let him know we were going to be ready to move in within like 30 days, he told us that he changed his mind. So we have a closing date of April 3rd on our house, and so we are having to rush around and try to find a house to purchase. And here where we live, there's very little on the market. So I have had so much crazy stuff going on in my personal life, so that is part of the reason why this video is a couple days late. I usually like to post these on Saturday nights or Sundays, so today is Tuesday, so that's why this is a little bit late. But I'm going to share with you guys what my week looked like around all that craziness. So on Sunday, this week began on Sunday, February 22nd. So on Sunday, I had a home party that evening at 6 o'clock. So before that party, this is, I don't usually do this much on Sundays, but this Sunday I did a lot for some reason. So I still worked on transitioning my mini tester sets. I have 2 left to do. I went and got some craft supplies that I needed to get for our monthly team gathering that we had the next night, Monday night. So I got some of those activities for what we did. I got mason jars and ribbon, and what we did was basically like inspiration jars. So I had the team members who came write positive things about themselves, write goals, write accomplishments they were proud of, and we wrote a couple for each other as well. So you write them on pretty cardstock paper and you stick them in your jar. And whenever you're having a rough day or feeling discouraged, you can open up your jar and pull out some warm and fuzzies. So that was the craft that we did. So I bought supplies to do that craft and cut the cardstock strips up. I collected a basket party from a hostess. So that's what I did on Sunday. So on Monday, February 23rd, I had a training call scheduled at 1 o'clock with a new team member to prepare her for her launch party, just teaching her the basics, like how do you want to set up your launch party, what videos to watch to give presentation ideas, and how to make sense suggestions to people, how to work with people during that time, and also how to close the parties and how important it is to know about our combine and saves and all that stuff. So during the day, again, Mondays and Fridays are my days that I really work full-time Scentsy. So on Monday I did, quite a bit. I went to the post office to get postcard stamps to mail out my birthday postcards for March. I went to Publix to get food for the team meeting. I made taco soup. Yummy, I love taco soup. I make it all the time because it's easy. Throw it in the crock pot. That's my kind of meal. I did, I already said that. I emailed with a bunch of my potential recruits that I have, letting them know there's only a few days left to take advantage of that enhanced starter kit. So I emailed that information or texted it to all of my potential recruits. And I also texted with a potential recruit answering some of her final questions, and she ended up joining. When this week began, I had 3 new recruits in the month of February. When this week ended, I had a total of 9 new recruits. So I did a lot recruiting-wise this last week of February, and people wanting to take advantage of the starter kit, the enhanced starter kit. That was really helpful. So in 1 week, I went from 3 recruits this month to 9. I recruited 9 people in February. So Tuesday, February 24th. Oh, that was my nephew's 1-year birthday. So we had a birthday party for him Tuesday night. So anyway, during the day, I texted my upcoming hosts to confirm that they received the packets that I emailed to them, or that I mailed to them the week prior. You will remember in last week's video, I mailed them packets with a scent circle, a host brochure, invitations, however many they wanted, a little handwritten note, a new catalog. So I followed up either Facebook message or texting with all of those hostesses to ensure that they got their packets. And I'm glad I did, because one of the 5 did not receive her packet, so I had to mail her out a new one. I sent a Facebook friend request to all of my new hostesses for parties that I've booked recently. Set up their Facebook event, set that up for them, invited them, made them a host, all that stuff. I delivered an order on my lunch break. I called all of my potential hosts from the last Saturday event that I did and got those parties booked with the people who answered my calls. I got those parties booked. I closed a small party of some random orders, and I closed a basket party that I had collected previously. Wednesday, February 23rd, I made packets for my 3 new hosts, because remember on Tuesday I made some phone calls to the people who said they wanted to book parties. So on Wednesday, I made the packets for those 3 women and got those mailed out. I followed up with my hosts to make sure, oh, I wrote that twice. I really followed up to make sure they got their packets. I made a post. I try to post every couple days in the Facebook events. So I created Facebook events for some of my upcoming parties. And I posted in every single Facebook party that I have. I tend to just post one of the Scentsy videos that show some of my favorite warmers, or a photo that I love, and just talk about Scentsy. I reinstated with Velada. Yay, I'm so excited. So I reinstated with Velada because I got a $500 order from a customer. So that was super exciting. So I'm back as a Velada consultant. Yay. I challenged 5 frontline newish recruits, people who I have sponsored within the last 6 to 8 months. I challenged 5 of them to share the offer for the business opportunity with 3 people, each of them. So I challenged some of my frontline to do that. And then Thursday, February 26th, we had our power hour at 9 p.m., which I have emailed you guys and shared that recording information with you. It was on recruiting basics. That was a really cool one. We had 70, I think it was 74 or 75 people on that call. So that was awesome. That's our best turnout we have ever had on a training call. So that was really exciting. I ran my numbers and checked out my lifetime PRV, my lifetime recruits, my annual sales and annual mentor. Once a month, I track where I'm at with annual sales and annual mentor. I want to know, how am I doing? Am I close to annual sales? Am I close to annual mentor? I track those every single month, so I know that I'm on pace to hit those annual awards, because it's a great bonus that we get in June if you earn those awards. So I checked my status on that. And what else did I do on Thursday? I prepped for my Saturday meeting. We'll check that. Oh, yeah. So I prepped for a Saturday team gathering that I was having. I prepared all of my notes and all of my training for the call. I wrote a brand new training from scratch for the power hour that night. So I wrote that. So that's what I did on Thursday, and then had the call at 9. And Friday. Friday was a busy day. Mondays and Fridays are always busy. So we got our email that we could book our cruise. So I booked the cruise, got us all registered for that. So excited. I've never been on a cruise, so I'm really excited. I collected money for an order that someone wanted to place for one of the retiring warmers. Met up with her. I closed what I thought was my last party of February. I ended up closing one the next day, the 28th, at 8 o'clock at night, because I got some random orders. I emailed the Power Hour link to all of you, our team members, so you could have access to that Power Hour training on recruiting basics. I sent text messages to all my newly recruited frontlines with some suggestions on their next steps. Basically creating their list of 100 and what to look for when they're creating that list and what tools to utilize to help them create that list, like our Who Do You Know memory jogger. I had an 11 o'clock call with a new team member, getting her trained for her launch party. I had that was it. Okay, so fast forward to Saturday. Saturday, I drove over to the east coast of Florida. It's about a 2-hour drive to get together with one of our really growing, strong teams over there on the east coast. They're a team of 28 right now, so I know it'll only be a matter of time till my frontline over there is a director, since she's got a team of 28. So I went to go visit with her and have a powwow with some of those team members, kind of help them get their ideas together and what they want to accomplish in this year with their business, and help them get on pace. We had a lot of fun. It was a really great day. And so that's what I spent the majority of my Saturday doing. Was I drove over there, was with them for a few hours, and then drove back. So that's what I spent the majority of my Saturday doing. At the end of the night on February 28th, Saturday, I realized that I was only $80 in PRV away from my monthly goal. My monthly goal is to sell $2,000 in PRV every single month. If I know I can get 30% commission, I'm gonna do everything I can to get that 30% commission. I mean, why the heck not? If it's available to me, I'm going after it. So I was like $200 away, and I thought, well, guess I'm not gonna make it. It's too close. I got too much going on. I can't even deal with that. So I came home from the meeting and saw I had gotten several online orders, and that left me only $80 in PRV away from my $2,000. And so I got on the phone, I started texting, I started Facebook messaging, doing everything I could to get that 80 in PRV. Sure enough, I was able to get 160 in PRV to get more than I needed for another party and some hostess rewards, and seal the deal on my 2,000 PRV. So that was my week in my shoes, the very last week of February. So I challenge you, what are you gonna do this week to grow your business? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.